Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. A seventh season 7, episode 8 of Shipper Boys. And welcome into another review, another episode. It is I'll let the liquor do the thinking. Speaking about liquor, talking about, of course, my boy Leahy, and just my boy Leahy, we're drinking out of a Bacardi bottle, but we're drinking iced tea. So don't worry if you see me drink. I'm 6 out of 10 Bobandy. It was a cool episode. It was an okay episode. We know that Bubble sold the Patrick Swayze Express. There's like a reward. There's 50,000. Unfortunately, they know it's Bubble, so it's kind of cool. It's not no, no, it's not cool to see Bubble freaking out. No episode about it's about Bubble freaking out and about how they're looking for him and he has this reward. It's about the rebirth of Conky. We know Conky is a super important character. You know what? I would actually complain about the fact that they used they used old like an old episode. They used old footage. I would complain about this, but technically Conky was in season, I want to say 4. Yeah, it was season 4. Yeah. And I want to say season 4 was 3 years. So not a lot of people would remember a character for 3 years ago. That never gets mentioned, right? So I do understand the need for that. Let the liquor do the thinking. Leahy hearing that Lucy proposed to Randy, he started drinking again, and when he do the drinking, you know how he does. He let the liquor do the thinking. So he know that Lucy is involved into the baggage, the airport luggage. Sorry, baggage is in French. Bagage. The bagage is stick. We get the luggage, thievery. So they get arrested for that. Lee pepper spray Lucy, and he's and she pushed him away, so he pepper sprayed everybody else. Right? I thought that was super cool. We have him and Randy going back together, and right away it's still a liquor. They drop the car, and while they're going to the police station to get celebrated for drunk as fuck, to get celebrated for the what you call it, they get celebrated for their involvement in the investigation, right? And DC in the washroom, there's a poster of a person that looked like Bubble. There's a reward for the Swayze Express, which is 50,000, and they're trying to get Bubbles. And Bubbles with the chest again. He faced Conky. I think it's a really good episode because although the season is set, we know what's going on. It's not super clear which, right? Because yes, that's what I want to say. The season is set out. We know the deal, but there's not really an enemy. Like we know Sebastian Bach wants weed. We know how we're gonna get the weed there. There's not really an enemy. And then it's Leahy on liquor that wants the money, and it sucks because Leahy doesn't even want Bubbles. He wants Swayze Express. So they could they could just do the job and give Leahy the 50,000. But Leahy's drunk and he's trying to intimidate the boys. Doesn't work. And it's a solid episode. I mean, it's not my favorite. It's not season 7 to me fall a bit short, but I mean, I have a choice between complaining straight for 10 episodes, right, which is pretty boring to you and pretty boring to me, or trying to find the positive and the negative, right? I think this episode was a bit weaker than the rest of the series, but I think it's pretty good all in all if you focus on that episode. If you haven't seen the series before, just focus on that. It's pretty good. We got the element that makes Trailer Park Boys a success. We got how fucked Bubble is thanks to Conky. We got Julian trying to put up a deal. We got Ricky who's messed up because Lucy's in jail. You got Leahy who's on drunk. And you got Randy who's like in a relationship with Leahy. We know at the end of the last episode, Barb left with Sam, so there's nothing stopping Leahy, and he just become a drunken asshole. I want to say drunken asshole, but you know what I'm gonna say? Jim Leahy is a drunk bastard, and it'll always be. Season 2, episode 2. I love you guys. Peace. What's up, small edit? I know there's only 2 episodes left to the. So season 7 is the end of the original show. The boys brought it back with season 8, but I understand there's 3 episodes left, and I kind of want to be. I don't want to be. I wanna, but don't wanna grab at little details because I'm gonna miss the show. The show at the end is still good. Season 8, 10, 9, 11, 12 are still pretty good, but it's not like the old show. The old show, the classic, right? The old show I grew up with. I was already an adult when the new season came out. Um, I guess there's a pretty cool thing between Leahy and Julian. If you pay attention to details, of course. Like Leahy, he's trying to get Bubbles, and he's trying to chop Bubbles, and there's a pretty cool discussion between him and Julian talking about liquor because Julian's also an alcoholic, and there's a saving grace where Julian is trying to help Leahy. He's like, "Yo, we have a peace treaty. Like, I know you're an asshole. I know you're drunk right now, but don't do this. We've been friends." And all in all, that's only important because Julian here declared he doesn't want to fight with Leahy. He would rather be able to do his things. And technically speaking, if the plan work and they sell all the drugs to Bach, to Bash and Bach, they should be able to not break the law anymore. So I think Julian is able. There's a very very different Julian in this season. And I like how they write the show. I like Julian in this season. If I had a favorite season for Jules, it would be seven. If I have one for Ricky, it would be season 4 when he's a assistant to the prep boy. And if it was for Bubbles, I would actually go with season 10 or season 3. Yeah, with the Rush episode. Um, I just like the Bubbles. The way they wrote down Julian, how Corey and Trevor they left, and he feels guilty, and the reason why he's kind to Jacob is because he left. He feel like he was responsible for the demise of Corey and Trevor. It was more Ricky, but still. So it's kind of cool to affect him. Ricky does mention them a bit, but he missed them. And you got Bubbles who barely talk about. He barely talked about Corey and Trevor. Sorry, I'm tired. I love you guys. Peace.